Welcome to FNGMAT's Ask Atul Jose series. In today's episode, I have a question from an applicant who asks, I don't have international work experience or experience in the US. Will that affect my chances for admissions to a top US MBA program? I get this question a lot from Asian applicants from India, China, Singapore, Indonesia, and Malaysia. The answer is much more complicated than a simple mapping of your international holiday experience with cultural fit in US universities. For instance, at Berkeley Haas School of Business, there are 4 principles by which MBA applicants are evaluated. The school even expects you to write about your principles as a leader. And in your narrative, if one of the 4 defining Haas principles, that is, question the status quo, confidence without attitude, student always, and beyond yourself is not mentioned, then it would be tough for the admissions team to relate to your story. If you break down Haas' 4 defining principles, fundamentally it's about openness. If you have to question the status quo, the first principle, you have to be open in your thinking. If you have to show confidence without attitude, the second principle, you have to think beyond rigid organizational hierarchy or job titles or expertise. If you have a student always mindset, the third principle, it's again about being open to new ideas. If you think beyond yourself, the fourth principle that has, it's about having a perspective beyond the narrow targets that your company has set. It could be about teamwork or the holistic transformation of your company's culture. In essence, these 4 principles apply to any top US MBA program. You are working with 35 to 40% international students with close to 45% women peers and a large percentage of US minority students. If you are coming from a city or a culture where such diverse perspectives are not encouraged, or you have limited exposure to interacting or understanding your peers' worldview, then convincing the admissions team in a subtle way should be your goal. One way to do that is by volunteering for international organizations, preferably US-based nonprofits. There are certain principles and framework that US organizations imbibe that's a reflection of their society's values. In your narrative, if you can convey that openness, valuing the diversity of ideas and perspectives is not a culture shock, then your chances of admissions go up despite limited international work experience. In addition to the narrative, you must be aware of the impression a typical well-read American person in their early 30s to late 40s would have about your city, country, and people. If there are stereotypes about the lack of openness, you must spend a lot of time thinking about your personal branding. It's not just about the essay, it's how you highlight the right experiences, achievements, and stories for your essays, resume, and recommendation letter. If you need a holistic evaluation of your profile for top MBA programs, contact me, Atul Jose, at store.fngmat.com/contact-fngmat.